Hopefully, you're all doing well and having yourselves a very great Monday afternoon. Martin Luther King Day. Happy MLK Day to all of you. Oh boy. All right. We got an early one today. So it's a little bit, it's kind of like baseball. Kind of makes me think about baseball again. Oh boy. So, yeah, man. Wow, we got a long day ahead of us. We got a Sixers game today. We have a interview airing at 5 o'clock. That's a new episode of Sharing the Mic with JJ. We're bringing that back, and I think that you guys will really enjoy that. And then, of course, later tonight, we got the Eagles game. But first and foremost, we got the Sixers. All right, so Cheryl Parker, the mayor of Philadelphia, got to ring the bell today. That's really cool. And hopefully the Sixers are able to get a win today against the Houston Rockets. That's who they're facing, the 19-19 Rockets. So here we go, the starting lineups for both teams. So for the Houston Rockets, it's Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Sengun, Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, and that's their starting five. And for the Sixers, they got Tyrese Maxey, Nick Batum, Kelly Oubre Jr., Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. So again, for the Rockets, it's VanVleet, Green, Brooks, Smith Jr., Sengun, and the Sixers, it's Batum, Maxey, Harris, Oubre Jr., and Embiid. So Joel Embiid is back in the lineup this afternoon for the Sixers. Interested to see if he's going to be playing tomorrow because the Sixers do have a back-to-back, and they take on the Denver Nuggets. So the Sixers, they do win the tip-off as Embiid and Sengun go at it, and the Sixers are able to get it. So they're going from left to right. Batum with a little Hand off to Maxey. Maxey to Harris for a catch-and-shoot three from wing to wing, and he hits it. So already a 3-0 start for the Sixers in an afternoon start. We have a pretty big crowd at the Wells Fargo Center as we're just 26 seconds underway. We got to update the scoreboard. We're doing that right now. And, so here's Fred VanVleet, of course, a former player that used to play for the Toronto Raptors with Nick Nurse. There's a shot that goes up, and no one can hit it. 11:10 left in the first quarter. We got a lot of other afternoon games today, including the Pelicans-Mavericks. That game will be at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The Magic and the Knicks play at 3. Pistons and Wizards also play at 3. And then at 3:30, you got Spurs and Hawks. And at 6, it's Warriors and Grizzlies. Harris again on a 3-point shot on the near corner. Can't get it. The Sixers get a steal, though, off the rebound by the Rockets, and Oubre Jr. is able to solo it. And already immediately a timeout called by Ime Udoka, the former head coach of the Boston Celtics. He's been with the Rockets, and this is now his second season, but it's a 5-0 start for the Sixers with 10:43 to go in the first quarter. All right, now we have time to get things settled, so that's cool. Let's do this. Great. Who else is here, man? Who else is here? Didn't I just mute this? No? These things don't mute? No? Oh, that's weird. Thought I muted these things, but I guess not. Working and watching, says Den Brew. It is a work day. It is a work day. Let's duplicate this. Yeah, we'll duplicate this, and then we'll put this over here. We're a little bit out of sorts today. How's everybody doing? Comment down below. I'd like to hear from you guys, man. I know it is a work day, but if you are able to type, of course, if you're not able to type, don't do so. But how are you all? Can the Sixers pull out the dub? That's the question that I have for you guys. I woke up not too long ago. But Dark says I'm good. Nice. Cool. I'm good too. Maxey had 42 points the last time he faced the Rockets. The Sixers were able to pull out the win, 131-127. And that was in Houston. Fred VanVleet did have 33 points and led the way for Houston on their side of the scoring sheet. Harris also had 22 points for the Sixers and 7 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, and 4 rebounds. So DeAnthony Melton not playing tonight with lumbar spine stress. Robert Covington still out with left knee inflammation, and Mo Bamba has a right knee pad, and he is not available for today's game. We have a foul called on the Sixers as the Rockets were able to get the basketball, but Maxey gets called for a foul. So a 5-0 start so far. Tobias Harris hit a 3 on the near wing, and Kelly Oubre Jr. had a dunk. So that's how it's a 5-0 game. VanVleet on the little give and go to Alperen Sengun, and he's not able to hit the foul line jumper. Embiid trying to show him how it's done on the other side, and he does so. A 7-0 start for the Sixers as he does hit the free throw line jumper. So Alperen Sengun is having a pretty good season for Houston. Speaking of good seasons, this guy Jalen Green he's able to hit a 2. He's been absolutely awesome as well. 7-2 start for the Sixers. Embiid on the low block, tries to take on Sengun, and he does so. A turnaround jumper for Embiid as he tried to bully him towards the basket. Van Vliet lets it fly for a near wing 3, and he answers back with a triple of his own. Well, a lot of people today, I'm sure, are working from 9 to 5. Sixers do lead at 9 to 5. That was a terrible joke. 9.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And here is Embiid over at the foul line circle. Now he's on the foul line extended off the dribble, puts up a 2, can't hit it. He cannot hit the J, and Brooks is able to come away with the rebound. On the other side, we got Jabari Smith Jr. on a dribble handoff to Sengun. Sengun with a dribble handoff to Brooks. Brooks tries to find Sengun, who cuts to the basket, but he kicks it out to Van Vliet on the near corner. Gets past a couple of defenders. They swing it around the timeline. Green for 3 from way downtown. No, the shot clock was expiring, and Harris is the one that catches the board. Embiid kicks it out to Oubre Jr. for a far wing triple, and he can't hit it. Too much mustard on that one. And another rebound goes to Houston. Jabari Smith Jr. was able to come up with the rebound. Sengun trying to find some help, and he's able to dish it out to Brooks. 8:28 left in the first quarter. Green on a little floater at the foul line. Can't hit it. It was a line drive laser, if you will. And another rebound for the Sixers. Harris gets a screen from Embiid, tries to take it right to the cup, and he's fouled by Dillon Brooks. So Brooks does get called for the shooting foul. Dillon Brooks, a former player of the Memphis Grizzlies. And he's with the Houston Rockets. Got traded to them this season. And Harris will go to the line for 2 free throws. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for coming on here. Well, Harris had a phenomenal performance in his last outing. He had 37 points. He was 14 for 25 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3, and also had 7 boards and 3 steals. He does connect on the first foul shot, and he makes the second one as well. It's 11-5 Sixers. With 8:10 left in the first quarter, Green almost got called for a backcourt violation. Had to be careful. He was being guarded by Oubre Jr. They'll hand it off to Sengun. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Sengun trying to bulldoze his way to the basket, but it's stolen away by Maxey. Maxey inside to Harris. Harris can't catch it, and it goes out of bounds as he last touched it with the right hand. And it went out to the baseline, the Sixers baseline, that is. Again, the Sixers going from left to right, and the Rockets are going from right to left as Sengun is able to hit the layup. 7.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Tyrese Maxey on the give and go. He'll find Embiid. Embiid trying to spin, fade, and go up with a 2, but he gets called for a foul as Sengun is able to draw the contact, and he goes down. Every time you say Green, I want to say what? Or I say what? Well, it's confusing because they got 2 Greens, and both of their first names start with a J. So you got Jalen Green, and then off the bench you have Jeff Green. 11-7, Sixers lead it by 4. And, well, Maxey gets called for a foul. Or Oubre Jr. gets called for a foul. And Nick Nurse can't believe it. Didn't I put my tissues down here? There they are. Let's see here. So Sengun tried to lob pass it inside to Jabari Smith Jr. And Maxey got called for the personal as he was on him, and it looked like it was all ball. I didn't see any sort of contact whatsoever. But we play on. Rockets are able to inbound it to Fred VanVleet. Jalen Green on the near wing for a triple. It's a little short, and an offensive rebound by Brooks. Brooks being rewarded with a 3, and he hits the tray from the near wing. And it's only a 1-point lead for the Sixers. They've only been able to put up 11 points so far in the first quarter. Maxey and Embiid with a little two-man game. Maxey lets it fly and answers back with a three of his own off the dribble and off a screen by Embiid from the far corner, the far wing, actually. Here we go. Sengun trying to go up with a shot, but it's tipped and stolen away by the Sixers. Kelly Oubre Jr. came from the blind side. Maxey again for three. Lets it fly. No. Harris tried to follow through with it, and he couldn't hit that one either. Brooks able to intercept it and try to go coast to coast and hits the layup with the left hand on the left side of the baseline. 14-12 Sixers with about 6:10 remaining in the first quarter. Sixers will have Embiid at the foul line, steps, shoots, catches into a rhythm, and hits the two. Again, from the foul line, it's 16-12. Boy, oh boy, the Sixers getting some good looks so far, and Embiid able to just pick up where he left off. Hasn't played in over a couple of weeks. Sengun gets the ball tipped, deflected, and stolen away by Batum. Batum's layup is a little bit too short, and the Rockets had enough of that. Brooks on the other side pulls up for three, and he connects. It's 16-15 with 5:25 remaining now in the first quarter. Man, he's been shooting the ball very well. 5 steals for the Sixers. They only lead it by 1. Embiid being double-teamed, kicks it out to Maxey at the top of the key, works towards the left side, shoots it again, and it was too strong as Jalen Green says, I'm going to get the rebound, and he does so. Now he dribbles over towards the Rockets foul line. A drop-off pass inside to Sengun. Sengun kicks it back out to Van Vliet. Van Vliet back to Sengun with a foul line jumper. And he connects on that one. It's 17-16. Timeout immediately called by Nick Nurse. We'll be right back with 4:53 left in the first quarter. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off. All right. Hello, Rising Rhino, Dixon Way. What's up? How's everybody? How is everybody doing? Yeah, last night was interesting, for sure. Last night did not happen. No, I'm kidding. Last night was fun. We had a good time. Something's wrong with my eyes today. I can't understand what's going on. But, whatever. Took a sip of water. Last night, what does it say? Sorry, my eyes are, something's wrong with my eyes. Last night, he comes into my stream, and it starts, I go into his, and he leaves. That's what happens, man. A lot of fun people, absolutely. Yep. All right, so the Sixers have Embiid with 6 points. He's back in the lineup tonight, or today, I should say. Boy, that's a little bit, we have to kind of get that out of the vocabulary today because this game is going on in the afternoon. Can't understand what's going on. But yeah, Rising Rhinos here. Mike Green is here as well. We need 7 more subscribers to get us to 16 under 30. What are y'all waiting for? I'll give you this content for free. Sixers, they're down by 1. Sixers do have the ball, though. Kelly Oubre Jr. tries to take it right to the lane with the left hand, and we have another whistle here. And it'll be on Kelly Oubre, or actually it'll be on the Rockets. They're going to say that it was not in the act of shooting by Fred VanVleet. Looked like it was all ball. He was just able to get it out. They're going to actually whistle for a jump ball between VanVleet and Oubre. And the Sixers do win the jump ball. And here's Batum. Batum will hand it back off to Embiid. Embiid trying to roll to the basket, almost lost the dribble. He's being triple teamed. A bounce pass inside to Oubre Jr., but he gets denied at the rim. And the Rockets are able to come up with it on the other side. Jalen Green on the far corner tries to dribble it out over Patrick Beverley. Now will take it back in, puts up a 2. It's denied by Embiid and stolen away by Beverley. Good defense for the big man. Embiid for 3 on the other side. Too strong. And Green is able to grab the board. Jeff Green kicks it out to Dylan Brooks. One more for a 3-point shot that's up, and Jayshawn Tate not able to hit it from the far corner. Another strong 3-pointer. And here's Embiid on the low block again. Tries to find Beverley, cut into the basket. What a pass by Embiid. Oh, he had to look over his left shoulder and just made a little whiz pass, if you will, a little laser. And the Sixers are back out in front by 1. 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. VanVleet kicks it out to Tate for 3, and that's wide left. That was from the near corner. Marcus Morris Sr. getting his first time action out there is the one that gets the board. Embiid again on the low block being double teamed. Lost the dribble, and he gets fouled by Dylan Brooks. 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Embiid's defense leading the very great offense on the other side as he made a really nice block off of Jayshawn Tate and then was just able to somehow, some way find Patrick Beverley wide open in the dunker spot and just got the underhanded layup to go. 3:13 remaining in the first quarter. Embiid tries to get the inbound, but Patrick Beverley gets it instead. Beverley kicks it out to House Jr. Daniel House Jr. getting his first action today. Here's Batum on the catch and shoot on the far wing. Bullseye! 21-17. The Sixers up by 4. Nice catch and shoot, and Batum, that's just what he does. He just catches, shoots into rhythm, and is just able to make it look so easy. Rockets trying to answer back with a 3 of their own, and Embiid says no as he grabs the board. Beverley playing against his former ball club. He's out there for the Sixers. Marcus Morris Sr. now over to Embiid as Embiid tries to whiz his way into the lane, and he is fouled as well. Boy, what a shot by Embiid as he just went up with a little Euro step, and he'll go to the line for one more. What the heck is going on with the eyes? What's up, DFJ? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. That was a beautiful Euro step, and the fact that a big man that's his size is just able to do that really does say a lot about just how explosive he truly is. A guy that's leading the NBA in points per game. He's back out there for the Sixers and converts on the three-point opportunity. Jabari Smith Jr. will replace Fred VanVleet, and Tyrese Maxey will also come in for Nick Batum. The foul was on Amen Thompson, the brother of Asar Thompson for the Detroit Pistons. An 8-0 run for the Sixers. 2:15 remaining in the first quarter. There's a step back 2 by Cam Whitmore, and he can't hit the 18-foot jumper. Embiid comes away with the rebound, but he gets a lot of contact by Whitmore. And 2:11 remain in the first quarter. It is 1:31 p.m. Eastern Time over on the East Coast. Again, we were talking about Ime Udoka and how great of a head coach he's been. Not just with the Boston Celtics, but of course with the team that he's on right now. the Houston Rockets. Morris Sr. trying to give it up to Embiid, and we have a loose ball foul on Jabari Smith Jr., and that's going to put the Sixers in the bonus. So Joel will head on over to the line and try to get 2 free throws to fall here. How's everybody's afternoon going so far? Let me know down below. So Tate does get called for the personal, and Joel does make the first foul shot. Maybe we'll take the glasses off. I'll do that for now. I think after this quarter, we're going to take another step off. Can't seem to figure out what's wrong. 25-17, and the second free throw by Joel. He hits that one too, and makes it 26-17. Joel with 11 points. He's 3 for 3 from the line as well. He'll hand it off to the Rockets. Will get Cam Whitmore involved. Whitmore tries to take it right to the lane, pulls up for 2, just inside the free throw line, and it's tipped up and in by Amen Thompson. You okay? I can't see. Yeah, it's a little blurry. I can't understand why. 26-19 as Beverly tries to take it right to the cup, and he's fouled with the right hand, and he will head back to the line for 2 more free throws. So Beverly, of course, got to play with the Rockets from 2012 to 2017. He averaged about 28 minutes with them, 9.5 points per game, and was absolutely beloved in Houston. Does hit the first free throw, and the second one, it's nothing but net. 28-19, Sixers up by 9, a 12-2 run over the last 2.5 minutes or so for Philadelphia. Amen Thompson tries to take it right towards the foul line, kicks it back out to Cam Whitmore. Whitmore back inside to Thompson. He loses it as there were about 2 Sixers right on him, but they're going to say it was last touched by Embiid as it goes out of bounds towards the baseline. 7 seconds left on the shot clock, and Thompson will be the inbounder as he's able to find Whitmore again. Whitmore kicks it back out for a 3-point shot that's up, and not being able to hit that one is Jeff Green. Oh, man. 1:05 remaining in the first quarter. It's 28-19 Sixers. So Maxey, Morris Sr., Embiid, Beverly, and House Jr. all out there for the Sixers. Embiid looking for help. He'll try to take it right with the right hand. Takes a jab step, puts up a free throw line jumper, and he will be fouled again. 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and another foul called on Jayshawn Tate. Who else is on here? We got 18 people on here. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button too. Surprised Larry's not here. First foul shot is nothing but net, and it's 29-19. 16 people on here watching, only 14 likes. I know that it's an afternoon game, and that some people are working. But whenever you get a chance, hit that thumbs up button. Embiid will go to the line for one more. It's 29-19, and he drains the second free throw and has hit all 5 of his foul shots. 30-19, Sixers up by 11. Jayshawn Tate will hand it off to Sengun, and we have another free throw line jumper again and another whistle. Another whistle, it'll be on Patrick Beverly. And there's 38 seconds remaining in the first. Let's see. I don't know about that one, partner. I don't think Beverly had any sort of physical contact. That was all ball. Oh my goodness. Clear as day. Clear as day. Sixers are going to call a timeout and they're going to challenge this because this should be a very easy overturned call. All right, be right back. All right. So let's see. Is the call overturned? It is. It is. I mean, there was no contact at all whatsoever. None. No contact at all. So Van Vliet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun are all starting for the Rockets. We have Jeff Green out there and Cam Whitmore and Fred Van Vliet, Sengun, and Smith Jr. Oh, I mean, this is clear as day. There was no body contact at all whatsoever by Beverly, so the call is obviously overturned, and then there'll be a jump ball here for the Sixers and for the Rockets. This is the third jump ball, the second since tip-off. It's over at the Sixers logo. Embiid tries to get it, and the Rockets are able to win the jump ball this time. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Sengun spinning, rolling to the basket. It's almost stolen away by Embiid as he lost the dribble, and Embiid this time comes up with the steal. Embiid kicks it out to Beverly. Beverly one more to Marcus Morris Sr., and Joel Embiid gets the hockey assist right there. Patrick Beverly with the dish, and Morris Sr. with the 27-footer. 33-19 with 15 and a half seconds remaining in the first quarter. A 17-2 outburst for the Sixers. Shot clock's unplugged. Van Vliet over at the logo. He wants a screen. He'll get it, but decides not to use it. He's double-teamed. They swing it around the timeline. Here's Tate for three on a buzzer beater, and he hits it. That was actually Cam Whitmore that was able to hit the tray from the far wing off the assist by Jeff Green. And that's going to wrap things up in the first quarter. Sixers lead it by 11 points. It's 33-22. He did get the shot off, and that was absolutely clutch. They are checking to see if he did get it off, but he most certainly did. And they'll be right back. Is it snowing outside? I think it's snowing. Oh, it was supposed to snow tomorrow. Oh, boy. All right. End of the first quarter. We got a bagel with us today. You say no, that's not snowing? We got it off. You just don't want it to count. You got it off, though. All right, who else is on here? How's everybody's day going? I want to hear from you all, or I want to hear from some of you. So here's what I want to ask. All right. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I was in Rhino's stream last night. Rhino does a great job, but we were talking, and somebody brought up baseball. Is anybody ready for the Phillies season just yet? Because as much they did wave it off. Wow. They did wave it off. Looks like he got it off in time, but maybe not. That's weird. They did wave it off. Is anybody ready for Phillies baseball yet? I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet for Phillies. And I know we have like 3 months, but it feels like we should have like another 9 months off. I'm not ready for the Phillies. Anybody else ready for Phillies baseball? Because I'm not. Not yet. Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, Daniel House Jr., and Paul Reed and Patrick Beverly are in there for the Sixers. Jeff Green tries to pull up with a mid-range jumper. It was a turnaround, and he couldn't do so. The follow-through not good as well by Whitmore. Beverly comes away with the board. He'll try to dish it out to House Jr. for a three, and everything has been going in for the Sixers. That was on the near wing. Daniel House Jr. got the tray to fall. It's 36-19, so they did not count the buzzer beater by Cam Whitmore. They said that he got it off just as time expired. Foul line jumper by Amen Thompson, and that's good too. So they'll take threes over twos. Another three by Maxey on the top of the key, and that's good. Boy, they cut to him really quickly, and it was hard to tell at first where he hit it from, but then you saw him right at the top of the key. 39-21, mid-range jumper by the Rockets. They're able to hit that one. That was Jabari Smith Jr. from about 10 feet, just in front of the basket. Harris gets a dribble handoff. He's inside the top of the key, or the three-point line at the top of the key. He'll get it back, though, from Patrick Beverly with 1 foot in and out of the three-point line on the far wing. Here's Tyrese Maxey dishing it out to Harris again for a far wing three, and he hits that one, too. The Sixers so far have been perfect from downtown in this quarter, and Ime Udoka has seen enough. It's 42-23. He was having was making a little explanation to Jayshawn Tate about something, and we have another timeout call by the Sixers, or by the Rockets. Man, I'll be ready when the season starts, not before. I don't even know if I'll be ready when the season starts. I mean, of course, you'll have media coverage and everything, but I don't know, man. I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. And I loved what we were able to do last year. It was cool being able to do a full 162 for the most part, but give me some more time to just finish NFL season and to finish the NBA season. And NHL, too. Because I have been watching a lot of the NHL. All for the Flyers. Water time. How many people does RB have? Let's see how many people he has on. Philly halftime's on. I guess he's off today. Huh. Cool. I'll give him some love at halftime. One to 3 tonight. it's been like over 2 years without a snowstorm. Everybody was telling me that this year we're supposed to get a lot of snow. I'm telling you, man, like we haven't gotten a lot of snow in years. RB has 322 people watching. Okay. Did he ever answer to my comment on here? I don't know if he did. Hmm. Sixers up 42-23 as we go, or as we head out of the timeout. There's Fred VanVleet. He'll try to hand it off to Sengun. Sengun almost lost it over on the near corner, but he gets it back. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Here's Green for three, and he can't hit it. That was actually Aaron Holiday that missed the 27-foot jumper. Of course, brother of Drew Holiday. Reed inside, goes up with a little baby hook and gets the friendly bounce over Alperen Sengun. Made a lot of money plowing for Camden County, but not in the last couple. Huh. Well, yeah, because there's just not been a lot of snow. Sengun tries to take it right to the cup, and he's fouled. So the Rockets, they're 19-19. They're actually 4-13 on the road. They lost their last game to the Boston Celtics and then won the game before against the Detroit Pistons. They actually had a really big lead and then almost blew it. But they're able to come up with the dub. Alperen Sengun does not make the first free throw. He's able to hit that one. 9:40 remaining in the second quarter. So Sengun does hit the first free throw, and the second one is good too. Oh, man. 9:38 remaining in the second quarter. The Sixers are 8 for 8 over their last 8 field goal attempts. There's Maxey on the far wing over at the Toyota side. They'll find Harris at the top of the key. Harris wants to ISO over Sengun. He'll try to take it towards the right side and kiss it off the window. Can't do so, though. House Jr. gets the rebound, puts it up off balance, and he's fouled. I don't know how he hit that shot, but Fred VanVleet got called for the foul. He was like, I didn't see a foul there. And House Jr. definitely was pushed in the act of shooting. He got tangled up with him. And he somehow, someway hit the shot. Nothing but net. This is for the three-point opportunity, and that's good. It's 47-25. Sixers up by 22 now. VanVleet with a dribble handoff to Sengun. Alperen Sengun has been pretty quiet so far. There's a step-back three by VanVleet. No. Sengun tries to get the rebound and wanted the whistle, but was not able to get so. Maxey with the board. A good dribble handoff to Beverly. Beverly back to Maxey. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey takes it over to the right side. Off-balance shot. It's up. Oh, he couldn't hit it from the near elbow. And Brooks is the one that grabs the board. Brooks inside. And Beverly, he plants his feet and gets rewarded as Jabari Smith Jr. gets called for the charge. Good play by Beverly to sacrifice his body. And the Sixers will get it back. Jabari Smith Jr. Man, oh man. That's a big guy coming at a 6-footer. And the Sixers will get it back. 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Harris needs some help as he's trapped over at the logo. He finds Patrick Beverly. Beverly conducting the offense and controlling the traffic. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Here's Paul Reed with a little Euro step as he gets fouled. It was a blocking foul called on Sengun. Lots of whistles in this game so far. And Reed will be rewarded with 2 more foul shots. Looks like Sengun's feet were set, and the Sixers may have dodged a bullet. It's weird. It was not in the act of shooting, though. They whistle it as a foul on the floor. So Beverly does get the inbound over on the Sixers side. Harris, with 4 seconds left in the shot clock, has to ISO over 2 defenders, puts up a shot. It's just a little bit too strong. And another board goes to Houston. So Sengun, Van Vliet, Aaron Holiday, Dylan Brooks, and Jabari Smith Jr. all out there for the Rockets as the Sixers come away with a rebound off the miss by Sengun. Harris, Maxey, House Jr., Reed, and Beverly are the Sixers. 5 right out there now. Maxey gets trapped, puts up a shot, and Paul Reed comes away with the offensive rebound. And the Rockets are able to steal it and are able to come up with it on the other side. Dylan Brooks gets the steal. Dishes it out to Van Vliet for 3 from way downtown. Kaboom goes the dynamite for Fred Van Vliet. That's his second triple that he's hit tonight. He's 2 for 3 from downtown with 6 points. And he's been a very good shooter, a guy from Wichita State that's 29 years old. Here's Maxey showing how it's done to Fred Van Vliet, and he hits the tray. He answers back with a 3 of his own, and the Sixers are halfway through the century mark. 50-28. Sengun with the right-handed drive to the basket, and he's able to hit the 2 and get the layup to fall. So they do lead it by 30 so far, or 20 so far. Maxey for 3 again at the top of the key. It's a little short. Van Vliet with the rebound, trying to take it right to the other side, scoops it up and can hit it. However, he is fouled by Beverly. Basketball games are now becoming Harlem Globetrotter games and 3-point fests, says Rising Rhino. Absolutely, man. In some ways, yeah. But it's, man, the skill is really, really insane. It's harder to play defense now because you have guys that can really shoot from anywhere. And the strategy, it's becoming more of a football type of a strategy type of a game where you really have to figure out how to execute on X's and O's. They have screens. They have all different types of stuff in the game now. And it's really become more revolutionary, if you will. Fred Van Vliet makes the first foul shot. The second one, it's just a little bit too strong. Embiid comes back in. Batum also comes back in. And Jalen Green and Jeff Green will sub in for the Rockets. Here's Batum on a handoff to Oubre Jr. Another dribble handoff to Maxey, this time over at the logo, being guarded by Van Vliet. He'll take it over towards the left side, and they'll try to take it to the cup. No. House Jr. with the offensive rebound. Can't put it back up and in. It's blocked again by Jeff Green. Rockets for 3. It's Jalen Green. No. House Jr. volleyballs it all the way out to Maxey over on the corner, and Tyrese Maxey comes away with the rebound. Embiid getting a lot of attention, almost got the ball stolen away. Maxey comes back up with the dough at the far wing. A dribble handoff to Maxey and the free throw line jumper. And he wanted the foul call, could not get it. Whistles remained silent. Rockets on a fast break. Embiid gets called for a foul. And Dylan Brooks is going to be rewarded with 2 more free throws. So the Rockets came up with a big rebound. And Embiid got the foul on the other side. That was a beautiful pass by Fred Van Vliet as he was over in the Sixers' territory and just found Dylan Brooks with nobody on him for a second. And then Embiid came up to him on the blind side and fouled him just from behind. What the heck is going on here? There it is. We had a little delay. All right, another timeout called by the Sixers as Brooks does hit the first foul shot. and they'll be right back. If y'all are new to the channel, spike the like, hit the subscribe button, turn on those bells. Algo Gang, do your thing. And it's so weird because, you would think that when you schedule a stream out beforehand, I'm not saying that I scheduled this one out weeks beforehand, but you would still think that maybe that would have something to do with getting more attention from others. But it really doesn't. Smash that like button, says Rising Rhino. Smash that like button. If you guys are new, make sure that you like and subscribe. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We're trying to make sure that we preserve our energy for tonight. I wanted to be consistent, though, and just be on here for the Sixers game. And that's what we're doing. It's a very weird time. A very weird starting time. I'm not a fan of the 1 o'clock games for basketball. But that's just me. I like the night games a lot. But see, for baseball, I love afternoon baseball. Baseball is beautiful in the afternoon. Nope, not at all, says Rising Rhino. See, but that's what you would think, though. But that's not how it works. It's not how it works. I work in a lot of different ways, though. Ugh. What are they showing here? They put together a package. Oh, Robert Covington. That's cool. That's really cool. Ugh. It's 50-32 with 5:39 remaining in the second quarter. Philadelphia does have an 18-point advantage against the Houston Rockets, and this team is 19-19, the Rockets, that is, on the season. They're 4-13 on the road. Sixers are 14-8 at home and 24-13 overall. Dylan Brooks with the second free throw is not able to connect. Of course, Robert Covington spent some time with the Rockets, too, and was also the D-League Player of the Year right before it was considered to be the G League, and then he got traded to the Sixers. Here come the Sixers on the other side as Kelly Oubre Jr. off the dribble is able to muster that one in. Got it from the far elbow at about 11 feet or so away from the basket. 52-32, so Embiid leading the way with 13 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Green has a bad pass. It's intercepted by Oubre. Here's Embiid on the other side. Goes up with a foul line jumper, and he kisses it off the window. It's good, and he'll head to the line for one more. Just an acrobatic shot by Joel Embiid. I don't think you call that a jumper. That was more of a floater and just a very weird shot, but it was a high arcing shot that he was able to put up, and he'll just earn his way to the line. He's 6 for 6 from the line as he does hit that free throw. It's 55-32 Sixers. 4:50 remaining in the second quarter. Embiid has scored half of the Rockets' points. If you were to take half the Rockets' points, that's how many points Joel does have. Brooks for 3. No. Embiid comes away with his miss. He's on the other side now. He's being double-teamed. He's being trapped. He puts up a shot again, and he's fouled. He didn't know what to do. Nobody was open, so he just decided to put up a prayer, and he got fouled, and that was just a very good veteran move. This is a guy, man, who really just deserves a lot of credit for just studying the game the way that he does. It is really just unbelievable. So in this interview that you'll see later today with Matt Murphy, the one thing, I'm not spoiling anything, but the one thing that he does talk about is how Joel, what really amazes him is that after every single game, he is in the locker room, he is studying film, and he is trying to find ways to just guard who he has to guard next. And that's just what he does after almost every single game. Are we doing 3 streams today? We're doing 2 streams, and then we got our Sharing the Mic with JJ episode airing at 5. So that's going to be premiering at 5, I should say. He does hit the free throw, and Embiid now with 17 points, just needs 3 more to get to 20. Brooks inside as it's almost stolen away by Maxey, but it gets called for a foul. Jeff Green was the intended receiver. But Maxey does get called for the personal. We take a look at some other scores as we go to the NHL. We have a lot of games going on now. Buffalo is actually up 2-0 against the San Jose Sharks. And then it's scoreless in Boston. First period just ended there. Sixers trying to play defense on the other side, and Sengun is not able to even hit the runner. Just a little bit too short. Embiid trying to take it out to the three-point line, dishes it out to Batum for a wide-open 3. It's in and out again, and too strong. Van Vliet with the rebound. He'll try to take a coast-to-coast. Sengun with the 2. Too strong again, and good defense by Nick Batum to make sure that he was on him and pressed all over him. Embiid controlling the traffic, dishes it from wing to wing, and gets the ball back from Patrick Beverley inside the three-point line. The double team's coming. He has to dish it out to somebody. Hits the ball loose, and a foul is called. Again, Fred Van Vliet wants a review here, and Joel Embiid working out a big sweat as the Sixers are in the bonus, and Embiid will go back to the line. I tried to talk about it a little bit earlier, but the whole point about Embiid studying all the film that he does is that it is really hard not to foul him. It really is, because he's big in size and also, of course, big in height too. First foul shot by Joel. He throws it into the ring of fire and hits the foul shot. He has 27 consecutive games with 20 or more points to start a season, which is the longest in Sixers franchise history. 15 consecutive games with a 30-point double-double. It's really 30 or more points and 10 or more rebounds, which is the longest streak in franchise history. And he does hit the free throw there, too. And 16 consecutive games with 30 or more points, which is also the longest streak in franchise history. 59-32, 3:18 remaining in the second quarter. Sengun's runner over Joel is good. And finally, Alperen Sengun is able to get on the board in this second quarter. He does have 8 points and 5 rebounds. Embiid again off the foul line jumper in the face of Sengun. Oh boy, Joel is putting on a clinic. 6 for 8 from the field, 22 points, and he's fouled as well. 61-34. He has been absolutely magnificent. And what else can you say about the big man? Ime Udoka got called for a tech. And Embiid's foul shot is good, and that's why we had the free throw there. There was actually no foul in the act of shooting, but Udoka got called for a tech. And now the Sixers are up 62-34. It'll be Rockets basketball with exactly 3 minutes to go in the first half. Embiid strips it on the other side off the hands of Jabari Smith Jr., but we have a whistle on Joel. So that's just Embiid's second personal foul with 2:52 remaining in the first half. Wait, what's going on? Oh. That's weird. First foul shot again by Houston is good. So that was the second personal foul called on Joel. We got 23 people on here watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We need 7 more subscribers. 62-35, both teams in the bonus. And the second free throw by Jabari Smith Jr. is good too. So Smith Jr. with 3 points. He's 20 years old, from Auburn and was the 3rd overall pick of the 2022 draft. Embiid tries to dish it out to Harris on the near corner. And now we'll find Beverly. Beverly back to Embiid with a foul line jumper. It's tipped and blocked by the Rockets. On the other side, Batum tries to go back up with a block himself off of Cam Whitmore, and he gets it. Batum saying, no, not in my house, as he's able to get a little chase down block and just tip it out of bounds towards the near baseline. 62-36, Sixers out in front by 26 points with 2:25 remaining. Batum almost got another steal there off the inbound. Fred VanVleet has it at the Sixers logo. He'll step back. He'll drop pass it inside to Sengun. Sengun's 2 is up. Can't hit it. Offensive rebound by the Rockets, and Jabari Smith Jr. able to come up with the loose change and convert. It's 62-38 with 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Beverly on the near wing trying to dribble around the timeline. Finds Embiid for 3 at the top of the key. It's nothing but net for the big man. 26 points in what has been a virtuoso of a first half by him. We do have another whistle on the other side. But how about Joel Embiid in this second quarter just putting on a clinic? And Beverly, man, he almost got called for a travel. That was an absolutely magnificent 3. Runner on the other side is good by Jabari Smith Jr. And that makes it 65-40. Embiid has scored the team's last 13 points, and he's acting like he's Jordan out there. Harris trying to find Embiid again. Embiid at the top of the key, takes a jab step over Sengun, pulls up again for 3, and that's a little bit strong that time. He's human. He is human, and Whitmore's able to come up with a rebound. He'll find VanVleet. VanVleet swings it all the way to Brooks, and Brooks slicing and dicing to the basket off the left-handed layup, throwing a lot of artistic moves the Sixers' way. 65-42, 55 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and we have a foul called on the Rockets. Lots of fouls called in this game between both teams, but mostly on Houston. Dillon Brooks just able to seesaw his way inside off the last play. That was pretty impressive. So Beverly will head back to the foul line. And this first foul shot this trip around is too strong against his former team. Philadelphia will be back home tomorrow night against the Denver Nuggets. Don't know if Embiid is going to play or not. But then they have a back-to-back on Friday night and Saturday night. Beverly does hit the second free throw, goes 1 for 2 from the line. Here's VanVleet. He'll dish it out to Sengun. Sengun back to Parker. Jabari Smith Jr., I should say. And there's a 3 on the other side by Houston. Harris trying to find Beverly inside. Beverly kicks it out to Harris for 3, but they won't count the bucket. They say that there was another foul on the floor by Alperen Sengun, and more free throws coming for Beverly with 34 seconds remaining in the first half. Nope, they're actually going to whistle that it's a jump ball here. They say that Beverly lost it, and they were fighting for a loose ball. So that's now the 4th jump ball, and Beverly does lose it off the jump ball. There's Jabari Smith Jr. taking it right to the cup, and he's fouled, and they'll earn one more at the line. It's 2:11 p.m. Eastern Time. Sixers almost ready to go into halftime. I'll tell you this, when we're at the half mark, I am going to have to take a step off, unfortunately. We're not 100%, and I can't figure out why. Foul shot is up, and that's going to go out of bounds. It'll still be Sixers. It'll be Rockets ball, excuse me. Sengun gets the inbound, and we have another whistle off Nick Batum. So that just took about less than a second off the game clock. 25.4 seconds to go in the second. Batum just could not resist making the contact. Van Vliet trying to swivel his way inside off of the inbound pass, and Batum trying to fight for the loose ball on the floor, and they're going to say that it's Sixers ball as it does go out of bounds. 22.2 seconds remaining. Nick Batum just able to get his hands active on the defensive side. That's been a very big addition for the Sixers, of course. Actually tries to inbound it, and he'll find Harris. Shot clock's unplugged. 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Maxey taking his time. He's in no particular hurry as Embiid sets a screen. Maxey not going just yet. 7 seconds left on the game clock. A dribble handoff to Embiid. Embiid with a foul line jumper again. No good. Batum tries to tip it up and in. Won't do so. And that's going to do it. In the first half, Sixers have a 19-point lead against the Houston Rockets. And Embiid has been absolutely magnificent as the Sixers lead at 66-47. I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes or so. But I will see you all very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. Hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well. Oh, boy. All right, we're back. We're back on here, guys. If you are new to the channel, the name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you're tuning in on Facebook, on any other platform that's out there. So we got 32 people on here watching. Please make sure that you guys come on over from Facebook to YouTube, because I am not looking at your messages, and I do apologize about that. I do have a lot of streams up. I actually do have Restream up over here, so let's see if there's any messages that I did get from Facebook. There we go. Why is there no video, says Dia. Well, copyright. We can't do that, man. So I did get a message on Facebook. I can't show the video, my guy. I don't want to get in trouble. That's why there's no video. It's 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time. We do Phillies baseball. We do Sixers basketball. Eagles football. We'll be back on tonight for the Eagles game, of course. And trying to rest up the voice for that, because we know that we're probably going to have a lot of energy. Well, I don't know what to expect tonight. I don't know what to expect tonight, man. I really, really don't. But, yeah, man, so the Sixers do lead at 66-47. They put up 33 points in both quarters, and, well, I mean, the main reason why that they're doing so good is because they got their big man back, and boy, does it really help when you have one of the best players, if not the best player, in the NBA, and he's back in action. So that's certainly a very big plus for the Sixers, as he has just been absolutely magnificent so far. 26 points in the first half, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. So he needs 2 more buckets to get what would be his 17th consecutive game in a row of scoring 30 or more points. And he would also have his 16th straight game with a 30-point double-double. So that would be very big as well. So Embiid has 26, maxey has 9. Maxey is 3 for 6 from downtown. Is 9 points, 4 assists, and 3 personal fouls, but 1 rebound. Watching from Houston, says Shady, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on. Watching from Houston as the Sixers take on the Houston Rockets. See what I did there? It's beautiful. Aren't you a Rocket? Are you a Rockets fan, Shady? Are you a Rockets fan, my guy? Because I think that you're a Sixers and a Rockets fan, but I don't want to just put words in your mouth. How about this? The second leading scorer for the Sixers tonight is Tyrese Maxey, who has 9 points. But Embiid has 26, and Harris has 8. So that's really what it comes down to, is that Joel has just been absolutely dominant. Dylan Brooks has 11 points. He's 2 for 2 from 3 for the Houston Rockets, and Alperen Sengun is 13, but he has been, even though it says that he's 5 for 10 from the field, it really does seem like he just hasn't found a rhythm, and a lot of the shots he's taken are just not right at the basket. Seems like Embiid's double-double streak will end, but his 30 points or his 30s will continue. He can get 6 rebounds in the third quarter. I'm not counting that out. I've seen him get like 10 rebounds in a quarter. I really have. So I can't count it out just yet. He's almost halfway there. So, you know, if the Rockets make it close, I mean, yeah, you're countering in that he probably won't play the fourth quarter, but I'm just saying, you know, that would definitely be something. But I can't rule it out. He's 11 for 11 with his free throws. That should count as a double-double. No, I'm kidding. Don't count. It shouldn't count anyways, but yeah, whatever. Oh, boy. He could get 10 turnovers, and that's technically a double-double. So if he was just like, you know what, I'm not going to get 10 rebounds, I'll just turn the ball over. We're up by 30. You know, he could get a double-double that way, but he wouldn't continue his 30 and 10 streak. That's really what it would be. But yeah, 30 points and 10 rebound streak. That's what he wouldn't be able to continue. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. Now go again, do your thing. Sixers are shooting 53% from three. Their perimeter defense has really been very strong today so far, to say the least. They're just holding the Rockets to shooting 33% from three. They're actually 5 for 15, the Rockets, that is. And, yeah, they're doing a good job in that department. Nick Batum deserves a lot of credit for that, because you see a lot of tip balls, you see a lot of fights for the loose balls on the floor too. Got back on defense, had a really nice little chase down block. He is the perfect cog in the Joel Embiid system. It's like not even funny how much he really does fit with this team. And the fact that the Sixers were just able to get him and Robert Covington and Marcus Morris Sr. and KJ Martin and two first and 2 second round picks from the Clippers, it's just such a great deal. It really, really is. So it's worked out for both teams. The Sixers and the Rockets both have 22 rebounds. Sixers have 18 defensive rebounds, only 4 offensive rebounds, and just 4 turnovers too. I think that's the stat that really does stick out to me, because you would expect that when Joel comes back into a game, and he hasn't been playing with the team in about a couple of weeks, that there would be some rust and there would be some sloppy basketball. But they only have committed 4 turnovers, and that's really impressive. And that just says a lot about how much Nick Nurse really has brought to this team in so many different aspects, for sure. So that's a very, very positive thing. We got 20 people on here, 9 people tuning in on Facebook. If you're on Twitch or Twitter or any of the other platforms, hop on over to YouTube, hit that thumbs up button, follow the channel on the socials, and come on over to YouTube and type in play-by-play with JJ. That's all you got to do. Let's look at some scores around the league. Well, first we'll do the NBA, and then we'll do the NHL. Of course, later today at 4, we got the Buffalo Bills game. So that should be fun. They take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's 66-47 Philadelphia. And then at 2:30, we got the Pelicans-Mavericks game. That'll be in Dallas. That should be a fun one. Magic also take on the Knicks at 3 o'clock. That should be a very good game, too. Pistons and Wizards also play at 3. Spurs and Hawks play at 3:30. So, again, Embiid with 26 points. Alperen Sengun able to have 13. It's Embiid's first game since January 5th. So, he's been out for 10 days. And it just seems like he's just picking up right where he left off. What's up, Snowman? How you doing, my guy? Thanks for coming back on here. Appreciate it. At 6 o'clock, we got Warriors-Grizzlies. 7 o'clock, it's Bulls-Cavs. 7:30, it's Heat-Nets. And then Celtics-Raptors 2. And then at 9, it's Pacers-Jazz. And then Thunder and Lakers at 10:30. So Alperen Sengun, as the Rockets are able to go from left to right to start off the second half, is able to just get a layup to go. And it's 66-49 Sixers. Oubre Jr. trying to hit a 3 on the other side, and he does connect. His foot, I thought maybe was on the line for a second, his right foot, but maybe they'll review it. But as of now, they call it a 3. Jabari Smith Jr. pulls up over Embiid at the foul line and knocks it down. 69-51 as we're just 50 seconds underway to start off quarter number 3. Batum over at the Sixers logo. He has to get going. With 10 seconds left in the shot clock, he'll find Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. back to Embiid. Joel Embiid spinning, trying to roll to the basket, got the ball loose, but pulls up for two. It goes in and out. Nick Batum with the offensive rebound, and he turns the loose glass into something special for the Sixers. It's the little things that he does that are just absolutely spectacular, and once again, he proves to be a big, bright spot for the Sixers. Jalen Green showing off the athleticism and getting the reverse layup to go as he just drove diagonally inside the lane and got the left-handed finger roll finish to go on a little reverse layup. It was really bizarre, but he was able to knock that one down. It's 71-53, and he'll head to the line for one more as he tries to convert on the three-point play. Won't do so. Alperen Sengun grabs the rebound. Jalen Green for three, trying to make it a 5-point play. Oh, he can't hit it, and Embiid is able to come up with his 5th rebound. So he needs 5 more rebounds and 4 more buckets, 4 more points, I should say, to continue a 30-point double-double streak. Harris on the low block. He'll hand it off to Embiid on the foul line. Jumper, yes! Embiid is just absolutely dominant. And what else can you say about the big man? 10 minutes remaining in the third. Green off the dribble for 3. He clanks it off the rim. Batum pokes it out to Embiid with a long rebound. Batum trying to put it back up, or Embiid, I should say, and he's fouled. Nick Batum and Joel Embiid have just been one heck of a duo. You talk about a long rebound, and I didn't think that Batum was even going to be able to poke it out to him, but he just did so. It was literally, he got the tip of his pointer to just poke it out to Embiid, and with that amount of strength, Embiid was just able to try to go to the basket. He gets fouled, and he'll head to the line for more free throws. He's now 12 for 12 from the line as he does connect on the first one. 74-53, and the Sixers have a chance to go 3/4 of the way to the century mark on this foul shot. Here it comes by Embiid. He knocks it down, 13 for 13 from the line, 29 points for Embiid, and he needs one more bucket. Well, now he got 30 off that foul shot, so he does continue his 30-point streak. And that's now 17 consecutive games in a row for the big man, which continues to set another record for the Sixers. Batum for 3 on the other side, off the pass by Harris. 2 shorts. Brooks with the rebound, trying to go around the timeline. And here's Fred VanVleet, who tries to muster up a 3 himself. And we have a foul called. Most consecutive 30 or more point games in NBA history. Embiid is 17. He needs 3 more to tie Wilt Chamberlain, who did it in 1964. Wilt also did it in 62 and had 23 straight games with that. And then in 65 had 25. That's just absolutely incredible, the amount of history that he's been able to provide in the NBA. We have a bucket called on the Houston Rockets, and that makes it a 20-point lead for the Sixers. That's what cuts the lead down to 20. So Sengun able to just make it look so easy. Here's Maxey on the near wing. He is just 3 for 10 from the field and 3 for 6 from 3. Embiid thought about taking the 3, steps back, pulls up over Sengun. He almost had it, and Jalen Green comes away with another rebound. 8:40 remaining in the third quarter. Embiid trying to get some boards here and continue an active streak again. VanVleet thought about taking the 3. Here's Jalen Green for 3, and he hits it from the far corner. And Embiid saying, darn it, he wanted the rebound so badly. So Maxey, as he ties his shoe, his right shoe that is, it came undone for a quick second. And he'll get the inbound 75-58. Sixers up by 17 with 8 minutes remaining in the third. Oubre Jr. gets the dribble handoff. Embiid sets a screen. Oubre Jr. decides not to use it, but he takes it right to the cup, and he can't finish it. It's a little bit too short. VanVleet trying to go coast to coast. Kisses it off the window. Nope. He can't get that one to go either. It's 75-58, and Fred VanVleet, the former Toronto Raptor, will steam his way over to the foul line. What is up, Sandra? How you doing? Scoreboard needs refreshed. Got it. Copy that. Van Vliet's first foul shot is up, and it's nothing but net for Fred Van Vliet. 75-59. Fred does have 8 points, 4 assists, and he's 2 for 5 from the field. He tries to hit the second foul shot, and that's a little bit too strong. Embiid gets the rebound. That's rebound number 6 for Joel. And Tyrese Maxey, as he dumps it off to him, he's standing over at the logo. Embiid at the top of the key. Boy, that was really weird. Tyrese Maxey on the dribble handoff again. He'll give it back to Embiid. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid trying to hurry up and take it right to the cup, and he's fouled. Good job by Joel to just draw the contact, and sometimes, as he's looking over at Maxey saying, you got to get it to me over a little bit sooner, sometimes it's just, it's just about figuring out how Joel can just execute under pressure. And there's an example of that where he was able to improvise what to do, and he took it to the basket and was able to draw an easy foul there. Joel is human and can hit the first foul shot this trip around. He does miss the free throw, and that makes him now 13 for 14 from the foul line. Second free throw this time. Hits it. Makes it look so easy. I'm okay. Having some problems with our eyes today, but it's getting a little bit better. Jalen Green dishes it out to Sengun. Sengun gets Embiid to buy on a pump fake, and he'll take it right to the house and just dunk it right on down the toilet. 76-61, and the Rockets are going on a little run themselves. Sixers trying to stop the bleeding. Embiid on the elbow. Bounce pass to Harris. Harris off balance jumper from the foul line. Too easy. Another bucket by Tobias Harris, and he's just the second Sixer that has scored in double figures. Green off balance too, and a foul called by Nico Batum. That was Jalen Green, who just was able to stop on a dime over at the foul line, and we have a timeout called by Nick Nurse with 6:51 remaining in the third, and the Sixers will be right back. Take another sip of water. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. Or if I upload. It's 2:37 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully this game won't go too long, because I could certainly use a little bit of a break. How's everybody on here? Did anybody answer the poll? We got 28 votes. I asked if Embiid, with him back in the lineup, will the Sixers be able to get the dub? 71% of you have said yes, and 29% of you have said no. Wish that they would tell you the exact amount of voters for each, but it's not what they do. It's not how it works. 7 more subscribers to get us to 16 under 30. Tell your friends about this channel. I want us to get more higher into the YouTube algorithm. I really do. I want us to succeed, and I want us to be able to get more and more people on here. We've been a little bit, I'd say, a little bit stale with Sixers stuff now, and I can't seem to figure out why. But we're advertising, we're promoting. It's just not working out in our favor. And sometimes that happens, but it's a little annoying. But it is what it is. Today it's understandable because, yes, it is a work day. We need 4 more likes to get us to 30. Let's at least get to 30 likes. What's going on here? Terquavion Smith is off the bench. Oh, what's the score for the Blue Coats game? We should probably take a look at that. The Sixers lost in overtime, 115 to 113 against the Windy City Bulls. Huh. That game must have started around noon. It's 78 to 62. Sixers have a 16-point lead at home at the Wells Fargo Center. Jalen Green is able to hit the first foul shot, and he makes the second one too. So Green with 9 points and 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Oubre Jr. swings it out to Embiid. Embiid dribbling around the timeline, and they'll just take it right over towards the right side of the baseline as he gets the job done. 80 to 63, 6.5 minutes remaining in the third. Green, step back, tries to find Brooks on the far elbow, and they'll try to part the Red Sea, but another whistle against the Sixers. This time, it's on Tobias Harris. So Joel just able to make it look too easy. Once again, he got the double team on him. Fred VanVleet and Alperen Sengun. Thought maybe one of them fouled him, but Embiid did not get the call that time. The Rockets, the only thing that they have going for them right now is that they are in the bonus. Brooks is able to make both free throws and cut the deficit now to 16 for Houston. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Maxey again, only 9 points. He hasn't scored a bucket yet in this third quarter. Kelly Oubre Jr. dishes it out to Embiid. Embiid hands it back off to Maxey. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey with a behind-the-back bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid lost it for a second. Batum comes back up with it. Has to put up a prayer. It's up. It hits the back of the rim. I don't know how he got it off, but it's volleyballed all the way out to Maxey. Maxey on the drive to the basket again. No. Embiid gets the rebound. That's rebound number 6. He'll try to take it inside. He's blocked as he falls flat on his back. And the Rockets play on. Inside to Smith. Smith can't get it. And the follow-up is good by Dillon Brooks. Embiid does get back up. That is the good sign. Dillon Brooks got the 2 to fall. And it's now a 14-point lead for the Sixers. That's what the Rockets cut it down to. How about the block by Alperen Sengun as Embiid was able to... He was just trying to go up with a little layup, and he fell onto his right side. Maxey will go to the line for a free throw as he hits the technical foul free throw. Jabari Smith Jr. got the tech issued on him. So 2 technical fouls on the Houston Rockets. One by Ime Udoka a little bit earlier in the first half. This time around, it's Jabari Smith Jr. Sixers up by 15 points. They do finally get a point to end a 9-0 run by Houston. Embiid over at the foul line. Dishes it out to Oubre Jr. for 3 a little bit towards the right side. An outlet pass by the Rockets. Jalen Green trying to put on the moves against Joel. And he is fouled. That's the 4th personal foul on Joel Embiid. It's 81 to 66 with 5:12 remaining in the third quarter. So that's a shooting foul on Joel. He does need 2 more rebounds to continue his 30-point double-double streak. Green's foul shot is good as gold for Houston. And Jalen Green, he's starting to take things over. He's just 1 for 6 from downtown, but has 4 boards and 2 assists as well. The second foul shot goes in and out, and the Sixers get the rebound. It's not Joel, though. It's Patrick Beverley. Beverley over at the Sixers logo as he gets past half court. Batum to Oubre Jr. on the far corner at the 3-point line, and the ball gets poked and stolen away by Jabari Smith Jr. Jalen Green being guarded by Patrick Beverley Another former Rocket. A backdoor cut to the basket by Green. This Sengun tries to find him. And we have another foul called against the Sixers. Another one. So Alperen Sengun gets the rebound, and that's foul number 5 for Embiid. And he'll have to take a seat here. So one more, then he's done. And again, he needs 2 more rebounds to just continue that double-double streak. So Embiid cannot foul. Alperen Sengun with the first foul shot. It's good. This trip around. So Joel, they're going to rest him up for the fourth quarter as Paul Reed will sub on in for him. Again, just needs 2 more rebounds to continue his double-double streak. But one more foul that he's gone. Maxey will also come back in because the Sixers need to provide some sort of scoring. So Nick Nurse able to improvise, and Fred VanVleet still stays in for the Houston Rockets as Ime Udoka wanted to have a little conversation with him. Sengun, foul shot too strong, and rebound goes to Nick Batum. Sixers are shooting 91% from the line. They've made 21 out of 23 foul shots. Pat Bev over on the far wing. Tries to dish it inside to Morris Sr. Morris Sr. with a pass to Paul Reed. Reed back to Morris Sr. with a foul line jumper, and it's Green. It is good for Marcus Morris Sr. 4:10 remaining in the third. 83-68, Sixers lead it by 15 points. Sengun at the foul line trying to box his way inside over Marcus Morris Sr., and Beverly's able to leap up to grab another rebound. 3:53 remaining in the third. Beverly trying to part the Red Sea with the right hand and gets the finger roll finish to go. 85-68, Dylan Brooks not wasting any time. His layup is too strong. Sixers rebound. Beverly to Batum. Batum back to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey has been very quiet, and there's been a lot of talk about that for sure. That's been a storyline here in this third quarter. Lost his dribble. Beverly gets the offense reset. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll try to take it right to the lane. Stops on a dime. Goes up with a little baby hook. Reed can't get the rebound, but we have a foul called. We're actually going to say that the Sixers touched it. Did not touch it last. It was Rockets. The Rockets did touch it last, so there's no foul on the play. It'll just be Sixers basketball. You guess you were wrong on Embiid? Well, one more foul, then he's gone. He just needs 2 more rebounds, man. Beverly with a dribble handoff to Paul Reed, and Reed's able to get the right-handed layup to fall. 87-68, 3:06 remaining, and a timeout called by Houston in the third quarter. They lead it by 19, the Sixers, that is, and they're looking to just continue to have some more success with Embiid out there on the court. They'll be right back. I'll be right back, too. .306 remaining in the third quarter. Sixers do lead at 87-68. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very great Martin Luther King Jr. day so far. 87-68 is the score with about .306 remaining. And again, Embiid needs 2 more rebounds to continue a 30-point double-double streak. It would be a 16th game in a row doing that. Rockets out of the timeout. There's a 3-point shot up by Houston. And on the first try, they couldn't get it to go, but Cam Whitmore is able to hit on the second time, which was a charm. 87-71. Rockets in the bonus. Sixers not there yet. Maxey on the drive to the basket. Lots of contact down below as it's blocked. And Maxey and the Sixers will retain possession. Whitmore able to come away with the block, as Tyrese just tried to take it right towards the baseline. It was actually fouled by Fred VanVleet. It was a shooting foul before the block was even made. 2.5 minutes to go. So Maxey does make the first free throw. He'll stay put at the line. One thing I want to experiment with when we go into the fourth quarter is just try to focus on saying new terms. So if I'm not as descriptive with the play-by-play, that's why. 89-71. 76ers lead it by 18 points. Tyrese Maxey is able to knock down the second free throw. Whitmore inside. Right-handed Midas little hook is good. Cam Whitmore able to get another bucket there. That's now 5 straight points in a row by Whitmore. Maxey dribbles over towards the right side. He'll hand it off to Beverly. Beverly not once, but twice. Not able to get that one to fall. And Reed is able to tip it up and in. On the little follow-through there, with 1:50 remaining in the third. 91-73, VanVleet going over towards his left side. Finds Whitmore with a wide-open layup, and he gets the reverse layup to go. It's 91-75. Maxey stops on the dime, pulls up with the three-point J, and knocks down the flamethrower from outer space. There you go. Maxey's 4th 3 that he's been able to knock down tonight. VanVleet with a dribble and a bounce pass to Jeff Green. Green finds Sengun. Sengun tries to ballet his way towards the layup line, and he does not get the layup to go, but he is fouled. However, bonus distance is another word for a three-point shot. I've never heard of that. From deep, the trifecta. Now, that's a good one. That's a very good one. I like that one. Made shot. Bingo. Bullseye. Bullseye's not on. Oh, yeah. Bullseye is on here. Around and down. That's interesting. Dribbling. Angles to the right wing. Zigzags in the lane. I like that one. We have a timeout called as the Sixers will challenge Marcus Morris Sr.'s shooting foul. Let's see if they can win this. All right, so what else do we got? Rebounds. We got grabs it, snags it, clears, snares, corrals, hauls it in. I like hauls it in. Goes high for the board, snatches it. Right of the glass, right of the goal, left of the glass, left of the goal, left of the lane. Pulls in the board, hauls in the board. I like that better. I just want to make sure that we're trying to get more vocabulary into our play-by-play. And now I think is a good time because we don't have as many people on here, and we want to try to work on our craft. It's really what it comes down to. Mid-post. That's like in between the basket and the foul line. If you just subscribe to my channel, make sure you comment who you are down below. Would like to know who just subscribed. Show yourself. You don't have to, though. Midline, timeline, half court, center line, mid court, mid court. What does that say? I can't. Oh, mid court stripe. Let's see if the Sixers retain their timeout from a successful challenge. Nope. It supports the call. Sixers get charged with the timeout. So they do lose one, so they're down to 4 now. Alperen Sengun does get whistled with a flagrant 1. I'm a little confused as to how that happens. That's a flagrant foul on him. And Maxey will go to the line for 1. And Tyrese Maxey, he got it. I was just looking at the sheet. I wanted to see what else I could use on here. I like splash. That's a good one. So it's 95-75. Maxey makes the technical free throw. And Sengun will head to the line for the Rockets and try to get 2 points for them. First one, it bounces in and out. This has actually hit the front of the rim and clanked over towards the right side. 95-75, brickin' for chicken. Let's see if the Rockets can give Sixers fans what they want. Sengun's second foul shot. Splash. 95-76. I can't make it sound so corny. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Tyrese Maxey dribbling over towards the right side, swivels his way inside like a Swiss Army knife, and dishes it out to Morris Sr., his three-pointer. Bang! 98-76. And Marcus Morris Sr. is able to get the trifecta to go. 41 seconds remaining in the third. Whitmore dishing around the timeline. A bounce pass to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet taking it over with his right hand. And he's able to just hand it off to Sengun. Sengun trying to go over Daniel House Jr. The follow-through is no good as the shot clock expires. And a shot clock violation called against the Rockets. Let's see if that does stand. They say that the Rockets got an offensive rebound, and Sengun's shot, it hit the rim, and I didn't even think it did. Marcus Morris Sr. saying the shot clock expired. What's going on? I don't even think it hit the rim. But Fred VanVleet will be the inbounder here. Let's see. Did it hit the rim? No. It didn't even hit the rim. No, that's a shot clock violation. Sengun gets the inbound. Jeff Green trying to take it right to the cup with a little teardrop. No. And Reed is able to try to save it, but it's intercepted by Jeff Green. An unlucky bounce, and the layup is no good. 12.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Jeff Green will head back to the line. This is a veteran who has been absolutely well-respected around the league. He's 37 years old from Georgetown. That's where he went to college. He was the 5th overall pick by the Boston Celtics. And that was back in 2007. Averaging just 7 points per game this season. Got to play with LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers for a little bit of time. And we have a timeout called. Let's see, Beverly got him just a little bit on the right hand. So he just swiped him there. Got to also play for Oklahoma City during his very beginning of his basketball tenure. Played with the Celtics for about 4 seasons, the Grizzlies for 2, the Clippers for maybe half a season. He also played with the Magic, the Wizards, the Jazz, and the Denver Nuggets. So Beverly, they're going back to the headset to see if this was a flagrant because there was some contact with Jeff Green's head. And that just takes more time off the game. So Beverly's shooting foul. That was called, but was it a flagrant was the question. It's not. 12.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. This is his 16th year, or 16th season, Jeff Green, that is, in the NBA. One of the longest tenured players, along with LeBron James and Kevin Durant, too. The ref, we have another stoppage in play. I think we have a little bit of blood on the basketball, so we have to get a new one here. Or just wipe it down with a towel. That's what they'll do. 19 people on here. 19 of you should like and subscribe and turn on those bell icons. If you're watching on YouTube or watching on Facebook, I should say, or any other social media platform, come on over to YouTube, type in Play-by-Play with JJ, and join the fun on here. So Green's at the line over at the charity stripe. Takes about 3 dribbles or so. And the foul shot clanks over towards the left side. It's off the mark. (98-76). The Clappers are being shook by the Sixers. Foul shot number 2 by Jeff Green. And the crowd goes back down in silence as he hits that one. Beverly picks up the basketball over at the half-court mark. He'll hand it off to Maxey. Shot clock's unplugged. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. He'll dribble over towards the left side. A turnaround foul line jumper. It's airballed. And the third quarter comes to an end. We play on and go to the fourth. Sixers lead it by 21 points. It's 98-77 on Play-by-Play with JJ. You're home for 76ers basketball. No, I'm kidding. We'll have to kind of come up with a little better of a closeout. I think that would be kind of cool if we did that. All right, what time is it? 3:03. Here's something cool. Kyle Neubeck just tweeted out, quote, Robert Covington, who was the king of the Frosty Freeze-Out during his first stop here. Okay, that was when both free throws, when an opposing team could miss 2 free throws in a row and fans could get a Frosty. He's been up and urging fans on every time there's been a chance for free nuggets tonight. You know what's funny? They play the Denver Nuggets tomorrow night. And I wonder if they're going to have an even more of a special deal when they take on the Denver Nuggets. Maybe not. But maybe. Maybe everybody gets free nuggets, but then it becomes, if one of the players of the Nuggets misses 2 free throws, it's I don't know, maybe free milkshakes from Chick-fil-A. I could go for a milkshake. Ooh, boy. That sounds good. All right. Time for our 76ers trivia question of the day. I'm going to ask you a Sixers trivia question, okay? And if you get the answer correct, you'll hear this. If you get the question wrong, you'll hear this. Okay. Well, JJ, what's the trivia question today? So today is January 15th. It's Monday. And I would like to know this. Prior to the 1982-83 season, which former league MVP was traded from the Boston Celtics to the Milwaukee Bucks in exchange for Quinn Buckner? That's what I want to know. Prior to the 82-83 season, which former league MVP was traded from the Celtics to the Bucks for Quinn Buckner? Anybody know? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. So Maxey will try to find Harris over on the low cup. Maxey thought about taking the three, steps back, goes off the pump fake, and they're going to say that Maxey traveled. I didn't think he did. It looked like it was a little pump fake, and we have a little heated exchange between some Rockets players and some Sixers. Patrick Beverley having some words with Dylan Brooks. It's getting a little bit chirpy here. Prior to the 1982-83 season, which former league MVP was traded from the Celtics to the Bucks in exchange for Quinn Buckner? Anybody know? Don't all come at once. So we're just 16 seconds underway. Maxey got called for traveling, but Patrick Beverley and Dylan Brooks got into a little bit of an excursion, if you will. And the refs were trying to separate them. I can't tell what they're going to try to do here. Which former league MVP was traded from the Boston Celtics to the Milwaukee Bucks? Anybody want to participate? Nobody? One guess? Rockets try to get the inbound. It's Jayshawn Tate. And Amen Thompson gets the offensive rebound, but we have another whistle. So a double tech was called on Brooks and Marcus Morris Sr. Didn't see that before. That's what happened off the camera. Jabari Smith Jr. will earn his points at the line. Connects on the foul shot, the first one that is. That makes it 98-78. Answer to the trivia question is Dave Cowens. So Dave Cowens, prior to the 82-83 season, he was a former MVP, was traded from the Celtics to the Milwaukee Bucks in exchange for Quinn Buckner. So that is the trivia question of the day. Second free throw is no good. So the Rockets just go 1 for 2 from the line. 11:18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Sixers have put up 27 points off their bench. Embiid is back in there for the Sixers. Kenny needs 2 more rebounds to get his 30-point double-double streak intact. My dad said Havlicek. That's incorrect. Nope. That was not right. Good try, Dad. Thanks for participating, though. I appreciate it. We're a minute underway in this fourth quarter. Jalen Green trying to find Amen Thompson, but Embiid comes away with the steal. Harris to Maxey. Maxey trying to take it right to the cup, and he gets the 2, and he's fouled as well. The high arcing runner by Tyrese Maxey, and finally is able to get a bucket. 18 points for him, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He's 4 for 7 from downtown and 5 for 14 from the field. Was able to draw the contact. It was by Kim Whitmore. Whitmore has to be careful. And Maxey converts on the 3-point opportunity and gets the conversion successful. 19 points for him now. Smith Jr. pull-up jumper over Embiid, no. And Morris Sr. is able to get the rebound, not Joel. 10.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Boy, Embiid, it would be nice to see him try to continue that double-double streak. Maxey, step back three, yes! Oh, he's starting to get heated up right now as he knocked it down from the far wing and got the trifecta to fall. 104-78, a 26-point advantage for the Sixers. Brooks to Green, Jalen Green that is. Green back to Brooks for three. No, Embiid does get the rebound, and he gets fouled too. One more board for Embiid in order for him to continue a 30-point double-double streak. And we have a foul called against the Rockets. It was on the floor. Maxey gets the inbound, finds Embiid with an elbow jumper. Oh, it's successful again. Embiid with 35 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Jalen Green with a dribble handoff to Jeff Green. Green back to Jabari Smith Jr. Smith Jr.'s layup is good. Embiid was underneath the basket as he inbounded it to Patrick Beverly. 106-80. 9:25 remaining in the fourth. Maxey lets it fly. Long distance three. No. Dylan Brooks, that is, tries to go coast to coast. And he gets the finger roll finish to go at the rim and got the layup to fall. 106-82. A 2-dozen-point advantage for the Sixers right now. 9 minutes remaining in the fourth. Maxey trying to take it right to the cup. And he throws it down with authority. Tyrese Maxey going into flight mode and trying to send the Houston Rockets back on their plane. 108-82, and we have another whistle called against the Sixers. It's just so explosive when Tyrese Maxey is able to knock down a dunk and just go inside and hang on to the rim with two hands. It never gets exhausting. Jabari Smith will take a quick seat, and Jock Landau will be his replacement. Embiid needs one more rebound to continue a 30-point, 10-rebound streak. Jalen Green trying to take it right to the rim, and he gets the left-handed finger roll finish to fall. As Jalen Green, he now has 10 points. He's been really ice cold from the field for his standards, a guy that's been one of the team leaders in scoring. Embiid gets fouled in the act of shooting. I couldn't tell if it was Jock Landau. It was. That was the guy that fouled him. So Landau fouled him, and Embiid will stay put at the line. 8:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. And the Sixers will be back tomorrow night, too, and take on the Denver Nuggets. Embiid with the foul shot. Nothing but net. It's been absolutely terrific at the line. A guy that's been averaging about 88% from the line himself this season. He's only missed one free throw, and he goes 2 for 2. That trip around 16, or actually 16 for 17 he is right now. Here's Jayshawn Tate for three. He tries to go up with a shot, and Embiid grabs the rebound. He continues the double-double streak. Step back three on the offensive side for Joel. No. Congratulations to Joel Embiid. That's now 16 games in a row that he's had 30 or more points and 10 or more rebounds. 110-86, and a step-back jumper by Jalen Green is nothing but net. Harris trying to find Embiid. It's intercepted by Jock Landau, and a 2-on-1 conversion for Houston. It just can't stop Jalen Green. Green just trying to show off the athleticism and flex the muscles, and that's what he does. And a timeout called by Nick Nurse. 110-88. With 7:37 remaining in the fourth. It was kind of funny because Tobias Harris was actually thinking about going for the rebound, and then he realized, oh, I want Embiid to get it. And he did. It's kind of funny. But good for him. That's pretty awesome. 20 people on here watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn on the bells, man. Turn on those notification bell icons. Paul Hedricks just tweeted out, I agree with you all. Just silly to put Joel back in there to continue his streak, especially if there's any chance he plays tomorrow. Keep the minutes down while you're up by 20 in the fourth. Hey, man. I mean, what difference does it really make? You know, that's where I'm at. I understand that you guys want him to be healthy. Everybody wants him to be healthy, and that is important, but it's just an extra, 5 minutes. Now you can rest him, and then he'll be ready to go tomorrow. How we doing? You had a doctor's appointment, and Embiid just continued his double-double streak, so you missed that. Look at the score. That's how we're doing. That's how we're doing. 110 to 88, that's all you have to know. What's up, RC? How you doing, my guy? Hi, JJ. Can't wait for my Steelers at 4:30. What's up, AJ? How you doing, man? He is a beast. You're getting worse calls these games. Apparently, the KISS learned the calls before you using the colorful terms, says Lord Frey. Oh, man. What's the KISS? I'm trying to take it light today, my guy. I have an Eagles game later tonight. I'm trying to rest up the vocal cords. That's what I'm trying to do. So, 110 to 88. 7.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Maxey tries to hit the inbound. It's stolen away, though, by Thompson. And Thompson's able to get the dunk to go. 110 to 90 with 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. And the Sixers are up by 20 points. Maxey on the dribble, handoff to Embiid, and Embiid's foul line jumper is up and good. 112 to 90 now is the score as Joel is able to get the bucket to go. Hits a 16-foot jumper. That time at the line. Green trying to find Asar Thompson inside, and it's almost stolen away by the Sixers. But Thompson's able to keep his dribble alive. Jalen Green back outside again to Whitmore, and Whitmore's three-point shot, it's off the mark. Jock Landau comes away with the offensive rebound and dunks it down the drain and makes it 112 to 92 with 6:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. So the Sixers do lead it by 20 points. Tyrese Maxey dribbles over towards the left side, and they'll try to take it to the baseline. He finds Embiid, though, on the dribble, on the pass out, and Embiid is able to hit the foul line jumper again, and that'll put the Sixers up by 22. Green inside on the other side and is able to get it with the right-handed layup to fall. So that makes it 114 to 94 with 6:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. It is a crazy wildcard weekend of football. Yeah, what's the KISS? Apparently the KISS learn to call the game before you start using colorful terms. The thing is about this, man, is that sometimes, because if we were calling games like this in person, I wouldn't be doing some of the things that I'm doing, but I want to try things. And that's the whole thing about experimenting with this. So this is what I want to do. And I can use my platform for this, and that's what I'm going to do. I want to try new things. We don't really have a big audience today. It's an afternoon game, and we can try out some things. because we want to get better. 114-95. Tyrese Maxey step back three on the other side. It's nothing but net for him. That was from the far wing. It's 117-95. And the Sixers have absolutely exploded here in the fourth quarter. 5:32 remaining. And we have another two on the other side by the Rockets. Embiid should get subbed out. We have a bigger game tomorrow. I agree with that now, DFJ. For sure. Absolutely. Absolutely, my guy. So Maxey was able to just step back and pull up a three from the far wing. That was over Cam Whitmore, and he fooled him. Actually fooled me too. A three-point conversion by Jalen Green, that's good. So he got fouled as he was making the floater. So Green was able to hit that one, and now we have another foul called on the other side. It's Cam Whitmore who has a personal foul with 5:23 remaining in the fourth. Who you talking to? What's up, FS Pod? How you doing, my guy? Thanks for coming back, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well, dude. We've been thinking a lot about you. Rockets are able to get a dunk on the other side. So Jock Landau got Daniel House Jr.'s shot blocked on a little floater. Jayshawn Tate was the one that grabbed the rebound, and Cam Whitmore got the dunk to go on the other side for Houston. It's 117-100. And another whistle is called. This time it's against Williams. And the Sixers will get it back. 4:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Beverly over at the Sixers logo. Appreciate the support. I was talking to Lord Ferry. It's all right, guys. KJ Martin trying to take it right to the cup, and he can't do so there with the left hand. But 4:34 left in the fourth, and the Sixers have to get back on defense. I'm fine with criticism. Like, I totally like it. I know I haven't been my best today, but I wanted to try something new. That's really all it comes down to, you know? I haven't been this descriptive with the play-by-plays, and I know that. I do have to be better, and I will. But today was just one of those days. Shoot or shoot, and we'll get back into it the next day, you know? 117-102, 4:10 remaining in the fourth. Beverly for three on the far wing. That's a little bit short. I know he wants me to succeed. There's people that, you know, like, you have to accept it. That's actually, you gave some pretty good criticism. 3:50 left in the fourth quarter, and the layup is no good by the Rockets on the other side. I've never been more happy to see your face. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. I'm happy that you're doing better, my guy. I'm really happy about that. Patrick Beverly off the dribble, step back three on the near corner. Got it. 120-102 with 3:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. And again, the Rockets trying to put an end to the scoring run. Asar Thompson is able to do so as he drives it to the lane and throws it down for two. 3:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. And the Sixers will just try to hold this one out. That's what they'll do. They do lead it by 16 points. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter for Akan Korkmaz out there for the Sixers, along with Paul Reed, Daniel House Jr., Patrick Beverly, and the Rockets trying to get a layup to go, but can't do so. Reed trying to take it right to the cup with the left hand. No. Jayshawn Tate is the one that comes up with his miss and tries to take it to the other side, and he gets the finger roll finish to go towards the left hand. It's 120-106. Houston is down by 14. 2:25 remaining in the fourth, and the Sixers, all they have to do is just milk the clock down. That's what they're going to try to do here, and we have a timeout called by Philadelphia with 2:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. I will find out in about 2 weeks if I'm cancer-free or not. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. We're all praying, man. If you guys do have any critiques, though, about this play-by-play, please, like, by all means. As long as they're rational, you know. I like working on coming up with different vocabulary terms. That's something that you got to get used to. This is like going to the batting cage, you know. The thing about this, guys, is that, all right, so when I was really young, I used to like to turn down the volume, and I used to like to record myself doing some play-by-play. This is exactly what this is. I mean, yeah, it's more public, but this is what the reps are for. There's a lot of things. I'll tell you, like, if I were doing this for, like, an actual cast, like, I probably would not be reading any comments or whatever. But there's other things that I wouldn't be doing that I do. I wouldn't be talking during breaks. I would be playing. I would be probably off the air during breaks and more stuff like that. But the point is that I use this as a platform to get better. This is like shoot around for me. It's a batting cage. That's all I'm trying to say. We're gonna find out if the Bucks will whip up on the Eagles tonight. Oh, I forgot that you're a Tampa Bay fan. I forgot about that, man. I hope things come out good for you. I agree, man. I agree, too. I do, too. We're all praying for you. Penetrates is a good one. Stab, step, and drive. Pump, fake, and drive. I like that one, too. Thank you all so much for being here. It really means a lot. I know that it is a work day. All right, here we go. Sixers will inbound it. It'll be Furkan Korkmaz over from the Sixers sideline as they hand it off again to Daniel House Jr. Here's Beverly on a step-back three at the top of the perimeter. It's a little bit short. Paul Reed trying to fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds, though, and it'll be Sixers basketball. I live in Central Florida area, hoping that the Eagles show up tonight. Don't need to hear it from anyone else down here. 2:09 remaining in the fourth. There's a three-pointer by Patrick Beverly, just a little bit short. And another rebound goes to Houston. Asar Thompson, or Amen Thompson, that is, trying to take it right towards the right side of the baseline. Then he's fouled in the act of shooting. He does hit the two. And, well, it's 120 to 108. That's going to put the Rockets, of course, in the bonus. And Daniel House Jr. is the one that's guilty for causing the foul. Committing. I like that one. There's Boban Marjanovic, of course, a former Sixer, who was one of Tobias Harris's best friends. What's up, Radio Rules? How you doing, man? 76ers fan from Kentucky listening in. Thanks for coming on here, my guy. Appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. 1:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. Sixers will play tomorrow night against the Denver Nuggets. Hopefully Embiid will be back out there. They play Denver, then they play in Orlando, and will head to Charlotte for a back-to-back on Friday and Saturday. Then they're back home against the Spurs on Monday, and then they face the Pacers on January 25th, which would be Wednesday. Reed is the one that gets trapped into the backcourt as the second foul shot's no good. Sixers got the rebound. Here's Furkan Korkmaz trying to drive it right to the cup as he scoops it up and in and gets fouled. In the act of shooting, will try to head to the line for one more. It's 122-108. Sixers lead it by 14 points. So Korkmaz trying to drive it with the underhanded scoop on the right side of the lane. And he got it to go. And he can't hit on the three-point conversion. So it was a little bit short, 122-108. Thompson inside trying to find the finger roll finish with the right hand, and he got it. 122-110. Beverly tries to get the inbound. He's not wasting any time as he dribbles around the timeline, and he'll take it back out towards the Sixers logo. He gets double-teamed. House Jr. inside to Paul Reed with the right hand, and we have a whistle on Jayshawn Tate. And Reed does get fouled with 1:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. So the Sixers do lead it by 12, and Reed will head back to the line for more free throws. He's wearing his white headband. He has 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists tonight. And his first foul shot, it went halfway in, but bounced out towards the right side. And he'll try to make it 1 for 2 from the line. So Embiid ends his night with 41 points. He went 12 for 21 from the field and hit 16 out of 17 free throws. He does connect on the second foul shot, and that makes it 123-110. 1:15 remaining in the fourth. Rockets have the basketball. Jayshawn Tate trying to drive it into the lane with a lot of Sixers in the lane. And he'll kick it out to a wide-open three that's knocked down by the Rockets. It's 123-113. Cam Whitmore able to knock it down from 25 feet on the far quarter. 1 minute remaining in the fourth, and we have another whistle on Houston. So Whitmore does get called for a kickball violation. And Beverly will inbound it again from the sideline, right near the scorer's table. 56 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. And a foul is called on the Rockets just as the inbound was made. Been working all day. How did Embiid look? As I mentioned, 41 points for him. He had 10 rebounds. Looked pretty good. Hopefully he plays tomorrow. Played maybe a little bit too long, but 31 minutes, 41 points, 10 rebounds, 3 dimes, 1 steal, 1 block, and just 1 turnover. So Beverly is at the charity stripe. He's able to knock down the second free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the foul line. 54.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Sixers lead it by 11. Amen Thompson almost got the ball loose as he tries to kick it out. And it goes out of bounds towards the far sideline. And the Sixers will get the ball back. That was a high pass in no man's land. Nice. Glad I was able to catch at least the end of this. 38 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Beverly will just hand it off to Furkan Korkmaz. Korkmaz steps back, and he'll take it right to the cup, but he puts up a shot, and he can't get it. Cannot get it. 22 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We have a layup on the other side, but another whistle called against the Sixers. And Daniel House Jr. is in a lot of pain as he made a lot of contact with the guy that was going up against him, and that was Jock Landau, and he is just down on the hardwood. He is not doing good at all. Oh, my gosh. So House Jr. got called for a shooting foul. The Sixers will take a timeout. House Jr. does get back up, but he is running back over towards the sideline, and he does not look. He's coming back into the tunnel. Man, oh man, hopefully he's okay. There's just 20.5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. from what I have heard, JJ does a great job of play-by-play. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do. You know, today was not our best. We have a lot of stuff to improve on. But, again, trying to conserve energy, trying to introduce new things, get better at the craft. And the only way to do it is to practice. That's ultimately like what this is for, you know? I always tell people, yeah, I give you guys the play-by-play and you guys can tune into the game. But this is also practice for me. So, that's how it works. What the heck is going on? But Radio Rules, you're the man, dude. I'll have to subscribe to you. Let me do that right now. I'll be back on tonight. We actually have an episode of Sharing the Mic with JJ with our own Matt Murphy, who was the Sixers play-by-play announcer and the Blue Coats play-by-play announcer. Oh, yeah, 100% energetic and fun. You'll like it here. Today the energy was low, but you'll bet that we'll have high energy tonight. Second free throw is good. It's a 9-point lead now for the Sixers. It's 124-115. Korkmaz over at the Sixers half-court logo. He's on the far wing now, and he gets fat, and that's going to do it. Thought maybe a foul was going to be called, but nope, that's it. Furkan Korkmaz dribbles it out. Sixers win by a score of 124-115 as they're able to get their 25th win of the season. They're now 25-13 and make it now 15-6 at home. So Embiid is able to continue his double-double streak, and that's now 16 games in a row where he's had 30 or more points and 10 or more rebounds. This was his first game back since January 5th, and man, he was absolutely a beast today. 41 points, 10 boards, 3 dimes. He was 16 for 17 from the line, had a block, and only 1 turnover as well. You need the Sixers song? We're going to play it probably at the end of the Sixers season, the regular season, and once we go to the playoffs like we did for the Phillies. I just try not to play it so much because I really don't want to get into copyright trouble. But for playoff games and stuff, I'm willing to bite the bullet for it. You know what I mean? Same thing with the Eagles. Same thing with the Phillies. That's why we played the bell then, and we do Dancing on My Own during those times. So, there you go. I like it. Yes, exactly, man. Exactly. So, I do want to thank you all so much for coming on here. I appreciate it again. I know it was an early afternoon game. And we'll have our next episode of Sharing the Mic with JJ over at 5 o'clock p.m. We got Matt Murphy coming on. He's the Sixers play-by-play announcer. He's the backup for Tom McGinnis, but he's the play-by-play announcer for the Delaware Blue Coats. Also does the Sixers pregame and postgame show as well. So he does an absolutely fantastic job. And then later tonight, of course, we got the Eagles game. So make sure you come back on for that because that's going to be very, 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 very wild. All right. Love you all so much. Catch you all on the next one. See you in a couple of hours. Go Sixers, man. Great win. They really did a good job today. They shot the 3-ball really well. They set the tone. They picked up right where they left off with Joel. And he really does make everybody better for sure. All right. Love you all. See you on the next one.